So this story actually takes place in the same year as my last video, which I'm sure you've watched. But in case you haven't watched it, it took place in 2017 and I was in the 7th grade. It was on a Friday. I know it was on a Friday because we had a subject called manual labor. And for those of you who don't know what manual labor is, it's basically kids being forced under servitude to pick weeds out of the ground. Sound familiar? I'm sure it does. After manual labor, we have a subject called sports. Yeah, like the subject is literally called sports. Like, it's called sports. And I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to know what we do during sports. We play soccer, nigga. Like, this is Cameroon, my guy. We don't have time for this, and this. We don't have time for that. We are Cameroonians. We live for this. And malaria. But we live for this. Anyways, our grades divided into two. Form 2A and Form 2B. Like, you know how in My Hero Academia, there's like 2 different classes? And, okay, look. Point is, there were 2 different classes, but we were all in the same grade, okay? The way football worked at my school is the teams would automatically be divided into 2. The A class and the B class. Which was cool, because I had my cousins chilling on my team, since we're all in the same class. And yes, this is the same chili from my other video, which I'm sure you've watched. Anyways, teams are selected. Boots, strapped. Crush, she's watching. And I'm ready to play. But then it hits me. I'm about to play against John. John is that one overgrown kid in your class that you're cool with just because you don't want to get on his bad side. Like, I barely didn't even know him. 1, he was part of the other class, so I didn't have class with him. 2, he was quiet. Like, quiet. 3, I was low-key scared of him. Okay, this dude looked scary. He was big, dark, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but he was really good at hoeing the grass. The thing that really catches my eye, though, is I notice the referee talking to John and my captain. And later, I see both of them give the referee money. And immediately I see this, I realize I'm dead. Why? Because this wasn't about to be football no more. No, this was about to turn into Jambo, or what's also known as gambling. You see, when we played soccer, on a rare occasion, the 2 classes would join in money to see who would win, and the winner would take all of it. Whenever we played like this, the referee wouldn't make any calls because even if the referee does make a good decision, it would end up like this. Turns out, nobody wants to end up losing money. That being said, when you combine bloodthirsty boys who really want money, because who doesn't want money? The thing that can literally buy happiness itself. When you mix that with the referee scared to make calls, football would turn into football. Like, I'm genuinely convinced this is why we didn't play any other sports. It was like a 2-in-1 deal. You got mixed martial arts and soccer all in one game. Anyways, that being said, I strongly do not recommend gambling for a variety of reasons, but that's a story for another day. That being said, boom, it's game time. Now, this wasn't my first game, so I don't remember the details about who was winning and all that. But what I do remember is that the game was a close one, and it was already the second half, so the game was about to be over. Tension was rising. You know, people are fighting and arguing every couple of minutes. There was this one play where somebody passed me the ball. I actually had an opportunity to score. I dribble 1, I dribble 2. Yup, as random as that, out of nowhere. Yo, what happened? We still playing soccer? What time is this? Nigga tried to kill me. Cause ain't no way he tried to get the ball. Second thought, why am I the only person feeling pain? This nigga should be on the floor right now. Bro, you kicked me.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what?
Oh shit.
Then shut up.
I mean, well. So you're not going to at least apologize?
At least you got a story you can animate in like 6 years. Might pop off. Get like a meal. I don't know. Do something crazy.
That's not part of the script.
Everything don't gotta be a part of the script.
If this happens to you, please don't do this. Stand up for yourself. Even if your ass gets beat, you're definitely gonna earn that person's respect. Anyways, this is a value I learned a couple years later, which definitely shaped me into who I am today. Just remember, you don't have to necessarily fight. Just know how to stand up for yourself. End of the match, God knows who's won, and I couldn't play soccer for the next couple of months. Moral of the story, don't gamble. It's just a terrible thing to do.